By the way, Mr. Gatsby, I understand you're an Oxford man.
Not exactly.
Oh yes, I understand you went to Oxford.
I told you I went there.
I heard you, but I'd like to know when.
It was in 1919. I only stayed 5 months. That's why I can't really call myself an Oxford man. It was an opportunity they gave to some of the officers after the armistice. We could go to any of the universities in England or France.
Open the whiskey, Tom, and I'll make you a mint julep. Then you won't seem so stupid to yourself. Look at the mint.
Wait a minute. I want to ask Mr. Gatsby one more question.
Go on.
What kind of row are you trying to cause in my house anyhow?
He isn't causing a row, you're causing a row. Please have some self-control.
Self-control? I suppose the latest thing is to sit back and let Mr. Nobody from nowhere make love to your wife. Well, if that's the idea, you can count me out. Nowadays, people begin by sneering at family life and family institutions. And next they'll throw everything overboard and have intermarriage between black and white.
We're all white here.
I want to know what Mr. Gatsby has to tell me.
Your wife doesn't love you. She's never loved you. She loves me.
You must be crazy.
She never loved you, do you hear? She only married you because I was poor and she was tired of waiting for me. It was a terrible mistake. But in her heart, she never loved anyone except me.
Sit down, Daisy. What's been going on? I want to hear all about it.
I'll tell you what's been going on. Going on for 5 years and you didn't know.
You've been seeing this fellow for 5 years?
Not seeing. No, we couldn't meet. But both of us loved each other. All that time, old sport. And you didn't know.
Oh, that's all. You're crazy. I can't speak about what happened 5 years ago because I didn't know Daisy then. And I'll be damned if I see how you got within a mile of her. All the rest of that's a goddamn lie. Daisy loved me when she married me, and she still loves me now.
No.
She does, though. And I love her, too. Once in a while I make a fool of myself, but I always come back. In my heart, I love her all the time.
You're revolting.
Just tell him the truth. That you never loved him. That it's all wiped out. Forever.
Why? How could I love him? Possibly.
You never loved him.
I never loved him.
Not a Capulani?
No.
Not the day I carried you down from the punch bowl to keep your shoes dry? Daisy.
Oh, you want too much. I love you now, isn't that enough? I can't help what's past. I did love him once, but I love you too.
You loved me too?
Even that's a lie. She didn't know you were alive. There are things between me and Daisy that you'll never know. Things that neither of us can ever forget.
I can't say I never loved Tom.
I want to speak to Daisy alone. She's all excited now.
I'm gonna take better care of her from now on.
You don't understand. You're not going to take care of her at all anymore.
I'm not? Now why is that?
Daisy's leaving you!
Nonsense! She's not leaving me. Certainly not for a common swindler who had to steal the ring he put on her finger. Who are you anyways?
You can suit yourself about that, old sport.
I know about your drug stores where you sold grain alcohol over the counter. I picked him for a bootlegger the first time I saw him, and I wasn't far wrong.
What about it? I guess your friend Walter Chase wasn't too proud to come in on it.
And you let him go to jail for a month over in New Jersey. God, you ought to hear Walter on the subject of you.
He was very glad to pick up some money, old sport.
Don't call me old sport. That drugstore business was just small change. But you've got something now that Walter's afraid to tell me about. You two start on home, Daisy. In Mr. Gatsby's car. Go on. He won't annoy you. I think he realized that his presumptuous little flirtation is over.